What's up guys, and welcome to my Plan With Me YouTube video. I am filming this at the same time that I film my time management YouTube video. That's why I'm like literally wearing the same thing. But I didn't want to combine the two videos together because it would be like 30 minutes long and not everyone wants to watch both of those things at the same time. So here I am making a second video, but without further ado, let's jump into this. So this is what the sugar paper planner looks like. Okay, so sugar paper planner is so cute. Look at this, start each day with a grateful heart, sugar paper, Los Angeles. I will link you guys to this planner down below. Okay, obviously, this is mine. You have like a yearly view of your dates. List of holidays right here, notes, and then let's get into a month. October, all right. It already lists like important holidays for you. And I like it because it has a quote every month. The most effective way to do it is to do it. Amelia Earhart, bars. It has a notes area, previous month and the next month, really cool stuff. They give you a lot of space to write and doodle. On this page, it's the monthly goals page. I love it. Personal goals, health goals, work goals, financial goals, important dates, focus on, and etc. So let's get into the week. So every week has 2 pages dedicated to it. It has a to-do list side, your to-do list, don't forget, etc., to buy, to email, to call. I love it. This is for the whole week. And then you go over here and you can focus on daily stuff. And then it just goes on and on until you hit the next month. Ta-da! Now it just keeps going and going until the year ends. Anyways, this is my absolute favorite planner in the entire world. So, sugar paper planner, sponsor me. It's beautiful. So this is a weekly routine planner. I absolutely have loved using this like throughout undergrad. It's just where you put like your ideal weekly routine for every week so that you kind of know what you should be doing at a certain time, and like if you need to be flexible, you can just like move stuff around. Once I make my final copy of this, I just like swear by it, and I will show you guys how to use that later. So I just showed you guys my weekly routine planner thing with a paper. I actually switched to just using Notability on my iPad to make that. But if you don't have like an iPad to do this, I will link you guys to where you can print that template. It's on Maiuseful.com. So this is my week for my cells to population weekly block for medical school. Basically, this is what I'm supposed to be doing at every hour of every day. Ideally, of course, life happens, so I make sure to leave myself like spaces of time and cushion time so that I can just like move stuff around if I need to. And I also have like free time here, so if I end up getting like super busy throughout the week, I can just move whatever I missed to my free time area, and I will do a plan with me in a little bit. Okay guys, so instead of like rewriting this, I'm gonna walk you through my thought process on how I created this weekly routine for my cells to population weekly block. So let's start over here. So I listed my priorities first. School, work, mandatory events, not escape those, of course. Number 2, sleep, gym, meals, meal prep, so like cooking time, shower time, laundry day, grocery shopping, and at least one free night. And yes, I did prioritize this above my study blocks because coming from med student, I already know if I don't prioritize this before I do the study blocks, I am never going to do any of these things. And then I'm just gonna slowly just rot. Number 3 are my study blocks, obviously, and then number 4, I make sure to have buffer time and like time for like transportation, getting from one spot to another. I make sure I take that into account. So let's get started. So number 1, I have my school /work /mandatory events. So basically for me, that just means lecture. So I have lecture 8 to 12 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also have leadership on Mondays 1 to 3, so I have that on there. And then I have optional review. It's not really optional because it helps everyone, you know. Optional review from 10 to 11 on Tuesday. Thursday, I have docs. That's where we learn clinical skills. So Thursdays at 1:30 to 3. That's where I have docs. Can't really escape that. And then, yeah, so that is it for my number 1. Let's check this off. Guys, I'm not left-handed, but I do this anyway. Okay, so next is sleep, gym, meals, meal prep, shower time. Okay, let's go through this one by one. Sleep. Okay, I try to go to bed by 11 p.m. on Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course, because I have to get up at before 8 a.m., so like 6:30 I have to get up. So I try to sleep as early as I can, 11 p.m. at the latest. All right, gym. I have to go to the gym, otherwise I am going to be really sad. So I put that in between, right after my leadership, so right after Mondays, I need to, you know, exercise the day away and just kind of let loose. So I go to gym and I lift. And then I go to the gym again on Tuesday, 4:30 to 5:30, after I do some homework, and I'll do that later, get that out later. And then rest day is Wednesday. Then I have gym on Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. because I do not have any school stuff until 1:30. So I was like, you know what? Priority number 2, gym. And then again on Friday, 3:30 to 4:30 after I do some homework after my class. So gym. And then Saturday is rest day, and then Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. gym. So I work out 5 days out of the week, and then if I'm tired, you know what? Take another rest day. It doesn't really matter. But that's what I try to do 5 times a week, gym, and then my sleep stuff. So we have sleep, we have gym. Now let's go to meals. Obviously, lunch, dinner, and shower. Lunch, dinner, and shower. Lunch and laundry, dinner and laundry. Shower and lunch, dinner, lunch, shower and dinner, brunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. So and then at breakfast, I just get it. Of course, I eat breakfast over there. I just didn't write it down, but yeah, I eat breakfast before school. So yeah, that we can check off meals, shower time, and laundry day. Yeah, I don't know if you saw where I have laundry, but I do laundries. I do my laundry on Wednesdays right after class because Wednesdays not a lot of people go to the laundry, so I make sure to do that on Wednesdays. So next is grocery shopping. I do that. Where do I do that? I do that on Friday. Fridays at 5 to 6. Do groceries, just get some stuff that I may have run out on: toilet paper, onions, chicken, rice. Doesn't matter, but I leave an hour for myself for groceries on Fridays. Okay, grocery shopping done. At least 1 free night. Ooh, look at me, I'm such a rebel. Gave myself 2 free nights, but of course, I always try to leave buffer time just in case I get super busy throughout the week and I need like an extra time where I can move like certain blocks of homework to maybe Saturday or Friday night. So at least if I take up 1 free time, you know, from homework that I missed throughout the week, then I still have 1 free time to myself. Okay, so at least 1 free night. Check that off. Meal prep. Meal prep. I do that on Sundays, 12 to 2. This is where I cook for the whole week, and then I just plan out my meals. I can just grab my lunch from my Tupperware and put it in my lunchbox and be ready to go for the week. So meal prep, check. And then finally you have study blocks. Okay, so this is a study block, pre-work for Wednesday, and then pillars homework, that's study block, that's study block, 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 and study block. See, did you guys notice how much time I have to study? Despite all of this stuff, I still have at least, let's count how many hours. So yeah, even despite the buffer time, all the stuff we checked off, like I still have time for 35 hours of studying every week. If you guys just do this, like I promise you, it's so worth it. Okay guys, so for the last part of my plan with me / time management edition, let's plan a whole week together. Let's plan my next week together. So I've curated my to-do list and my don't forget. I don't need to email or call anyone really this week. If I need to, I'll just, if something comes up throughout the week, I will just put it on here and fit it in my schedule. But before I get started, I do want to say that the most important thing when curating a schedule is to stick with your plan, but always be flexible in case, life happens and there's always changes along the way. So yeah, let's get started. So these are my to-do list for the week, and I'm going to use my weekly block as kind of a structural template for what I want the week to look like. So Monday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I have LGI, which is my lectures, and then 12 to 1 is lunch break. 1 to 3, I have leadership. And tomorrow, me and some of my classmates, we are going to the lab for our docs homework, our clinical homework, where we have to interview people, and a lot of us have procrastinated on it, so we're all going to the lab tomorrow to practice our history presentation. So yeah, instead of the gym from 3 to 4, I will be at the lab from 3 to 4 for an hour. Hour should be good for docs homework. And then gym at 4 to 5. I'm gonna say 4:30. Give myself some buffer time. To 5:30 is the gym. Then I would go home. I would be home at 6 because driving time. 6 to 7, shower plus dinner. And then from 7 to 10, I'm going to do pre-work for Wednesday. Cool, so we have Monday done. I put my docs interview homework in there, my pre-work for Wednesday, for Monday, and yeah, so let's do Tuesday. So oh, you know what, guys? I did forget that I do have film on Wednesday. So this is where we run into some flexibility and moving around issues. So let's do this. So I actually cannot cook. We're gonna move this. So pre-work, and we are going to have film from 6 to 9 on Wednesday, and I'm probably not going to get much done afterwards. So I'll have film there where I'm going to watch Inception in my elective, and so we are missing Pillars homework for Friday, so we are just going to do Pillars homework Friday right over here. So I move this to this. I usually get my Pillars homework done pretty fast, so I only really need 2 hours, so that's fine. So cross this out because we are going to be watching a movie this day. And then I can do dinner and laundry after film. So once I come home, let's say 9:30 to 10:30, dinner and laundry. Well, I guess we'll have pizza there, so it's just really laundry. All right. So, that was cleared up pretty fast. So pre-work for Monday over here, I just need to change that for Saturday. So I originally have planned 12 to 2, but I'm going to put 12 to 3 for pre-work for Monday. Then I'm going to do pre-work for leadership, 3:30 to 4:30, leadership pre-work. And then I'm going to do my Friday in class recap from, let's see, it says 4:30 to 7:30 over here. Let's give myself 5 to 8 p.m. Friday in class recap. And then free time after 8, so that's not too bad. And then Sunday, 10 to 11, I'm going to the gym. Lunch. Yep, and then afterwards, going to dedicate some time to DFC headquarters because I still am the studio manager for DFC headquarters in Dallas. So I'm gonna, 12:30. Actually, before that I do that, it's 12 to 2 p.m. I'm gonna meal prep and cook. Okay, and then 2:30 to 3:30, do some manager calls, duty calls. Duties. I'm a med student and I laughed at the word duty, so that's me. 4 to 7, weekly recap, just a weekly review of the week, everything I learned. And then dinner and YouTube edit for the rest of the night. And there you have it, folks. I just planned my week, my next 7 days by the hour. Of course, if I do have changes, I have a bunch of free time on Friday and a bunch of free time on Saturday. And I can always wake up earlier on Sunday since I wake up at 10 or a 9 technically on Sunday. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my plan with me. So that's a wrap for me, guys. I did want to note that I do plan my week on Sundays before the week starts because it just makes everything so much easier. And let me know in the comments if you like this, if you try this out, what you think of it, if you have any other planning tips that you want to share with me. I would love to read them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like and comment, subscribe, share, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week.